Thank you, Professor Nag. Uh, Hi, I'm Vivek Jha. I'm the Joint Secretary at the IITMAA, which is the IIT Madras Alumni Association. So Professor Nag briefly touched upon the confusion that we have two offices, IITMAA and OAA. So I would like to give my interpretation of why we exist. So while we stayed here for 4 years, 5 years, or 7 years, there were two aspects. First was the institute, and second was the people who we lived with here and which transformed us after so many years. So we focus more on the alumni part. It's not that the institute is not important for us, but it's just that the OAA is already taking a very good care of that aspect. So on that note, I would like to give a brief overview of our activities and how we can better the alumni-alumni relationship and aid OA in alumni institute and alumni relationship. So who we are a registered society. As Professor Nag said, we are a private body. We have a support office in the campus, which helps steer all the IITMAA activities, which helps alumni, as in if you need any help related to connections or projects or any help that comes to your mind. This support office is the pivot point, which will help you out. Then we have elected members in the executive committee of the IITMAA. Elected members, anyone can become elected members, but the participation has not been as great as we would have liked it to be. For instance, I became a member of the EC just getting 200 votes. Out of 40,000, around 40,000 alumni that exists today, I got elected with 200 votes. So we do have election body. So as we go along through the presentation, you will know that how we all can contribute more. So these are the present office bearers. Unfortunately, I'm the last in the pecking order, and I'm available here today for this presentation. But as you come for more institute functions, you will see more of the EC here, and we'll get to interact more. Next. So what we do, help organize reunions. Now you would say OA also does it. So we try to pitch in wherever we can. As in every year there are multiple reunions, so our office works with the OA to ensure that the reunions are smooth and rememberable. Then we organize networking events for the alumni. So for instance, we had a reunion event at Bangalore, Bombay, Delhi. We are trying to do something at Kolkata. So the plan is to somehow get the alumni together. Because out of many services that IITMAA offers and the office offers, we know and understand that these services might sound trivial. For instance, health insurance service or travel desk. You might say that I don't need alumni to contact the IITMAA to get these things. I can do it myself. I have done good in life. But those things are peripheral services just to increase the alumni-alumni relationship and the bonding with the alumni body. So we have been nurturing local chapters. For instance, Bangalore chapter was dormant for quite some time. Now it's a thriving community. They have been meeting for every 3 months or so. We do some programs for the current students. For instance, we did a mentoring program for the students, which has now been extended to alumni as well. As I said, that we do run services like travel desk, and if you need help running around or moving around Chennai, we have office that will support you and help you. Then we have chapters India. For instance, we have Chennai, Cochin, Bangalore, Hyderabad, Delhi, Pune, and Coimbatore. If you don't see your city here, you are most welcome to form one chapter. We'll be very happy to extend any help. Initially, we even extend monetary help to do initial activities, and later chapters themselves graduate into generating their own funds. In US, we have a couple of chapters. Not all the chapters are listed here, but these are the ones which are active and they meet regularly. There are chapters in other part of the world. Once again, if you want to form a chapter, please do get in touch with us, and we'll help you forming a chapter. So, how do we talk? as Professor Nag was saying, the many of our communications are common, but primary ways are emails and newsletters, Yahoo groups. I'm not very sure how effective it is because there are 100 Yahoo groups, but still they are active and we often communicate through them. Then we have social media platforms, Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, etc., or the likes. So what have we been doing? I'm not sure whether the old alumni are aware of an event called ADU, which is now Willkommen, which is like a sort of welcome to the new graduates to the alumni fold. Earlier it was called ADU, so it was kind of misnomer that why would alumni body say ADU to the new alumnus? So we changed it to Willkommen. We have been doing mock interview sessions for current students. We help scholarship program administration. Generally, the scholarship programs are supported by the batches, so whenever they need help, the office help or the IITMAA help to gather information or choose people, we try to help. We have also been supporting community development projects such as village knowledge centers, rural watershed projects, etc. We have mentoring program, which is for the alumni. If you are a young alumni or even not so young alumni, and you have a company or you are in a job, you need some kind of mentoring outside perspective to move your career company ahead, you could get in touch with us and we'll help you find a mentor, and you might get benefited by that. We have an alumni club which IITMAA supports and promotes. Then there are, as I was talking about, there are the services like travel desk, alumni care. We are also trying to help the Golden Jubilee Fund initiative and many more such things. Next. So we try to do so many things, but there are things which are still challenges to us. For instance, networking, as in we have 40,000 people. In Bangalore only there might be 10,000 people, but if I do an event today, it's tough to get 200 people for the event. So how do I ramp up the networking activity? I understand that this is not primarily an MBA college. It's a technical institute. People might not value networking so much as for a pure MBA institute, but still, we need more of networking. Then another challenge is how do we find that perfect set of activities? For instance, if someone is from 70s batch, they would prefer a social event. If someone is from 2007 batch, he or she would prefer an event which promotes his or her career. So how do we make an event which is catch-all kind of event? So that has been a challenge. Then again, the same thing, crowd puller. Then the next challenge is how do we make these events inclusive? For instance, 95% of the people who come for these events, they tend to be from the UG side. But the PG alumni population, I believe, is far bigger than the UG alumni population. So how do we get them into the alumni community, active alumni community? So that is a challenge. Again, female alumni participation has been not so encouraging. So we want to improve on that as well. And most of all, how do we get mind share of alumni? As in, so I would be very informal here. Mindshare, I mean to say that how do we have that feeling that there is an alumni body for me? For instance, there was the very sad story that some student got 5/4 and he hung himself because he was scared that he wouldn't get a job. I was like, what is this? I have a company. I know 10 different people who have company who would have happily taken him. Has he just reached out to the any of the EC members or OA? People would have come forward to help. So the problem is that we don't own the mind share of people. The alumni community doesn't exist in people's mind. It's like, yes, it exists, but maybe it's not for me. So somehow we have to seep into people's mind that as a daily thinking or as a part of family that yes, they exist. If I need something, they exist. So how can you help? First is seek. Seek as in seek help whenever you need information, connections, If you want to sell something, yes, I know that people don't like getting emails where people are trying to sell something, but contact us. We'll give you connections which will help you. Many a times we might not have the resource then and there, but we'll always help you find people who might be able to help you. Second is spread. Let people know that you can get help. So that's how the alumni participation in the alumni community will increase, because when you know that you could get help, then only you will seek. So please help spreading out the word. And third is be available once in a while. As in, if I get a request that I need a professor in IIT Madras, if I give Professor Nag's email, he should be available once in a while to send a reply. Or if someone needs a connection, you should be able to be that connection. So it's not that it takes a lot of time, it's just that you have to be a little patient at times, and it works out for everybody. So there are a couple of facts and myths which I come across when I take feedback in the events which we conduct. So one is, I'm a recent alumni, my contribution will not be that effective. So not so correct, because say I am seeking a connection, it doesn't matter who gives me that connection. As long as I get the connection, it's very good for me. I would share an instance. Last year, I was looking for a connect to an NIC director, and I was not getting it. And it turned out that a recent graduate had gone to NIC, and he connected me. So it doesn't matter where you are, how old or how recent alumni you are, you might be able to help. So just find out, come and find out. Next is, I'm not so rich, I cannot get involved. So as Professor Nag also said, giving back is not just money. There are more and more aspects to it, and let's explore those. Then there is, I don't have enough time to contribute meaningfully to the alumni community. You could choose your involvement. Say you have just 10 minutes a week, you could be a connection. If, say, you have more time, you could organize one of the activities which we are promoting. Say you have even more time, you could be one of the office bearers. So depending on the time, free time you have, you can choose your activity. But please be involved, and so that we help each other out. So that's all I have. And three recent things that happened and I would like to announce. We have AGM on 18th of August this year. So AGM is the annual general body meeting that IITMAA has every year. So this year it's been set on 18th August. We'll have it somewhere in Chennai city. Then we also have constituted 3 awards, which are brand new awards. One is Best Faculty Award, second is Alumni Contribution to Alumni Award, and third is Young Alumni Entrepreneurship Award. So this started just a couple of months back, so nomination process and everything is not very well set yet, but this year we'll get nominations from the institute, but next year onwards we'll have a formal nomination process where people can nominate, probably vote also, and then it will be given in a more formal way. For Young Alumni Entrepreneurship Award, the nomination is still on. If you know someone who you think deserves such an award, please contact us and nominate someone. Then again, there are new services to the alumni body from the IITMAA. One is job listing on website. If you have a company, you would like to list jobs, you could use the services. If you are a job seeker, you could use the services as well. Then we have a group insurance policy, which you could use for yourself and your family. Then we also have a matrimonial service on the IITMAA website, where if you are seeking matrimonial relationships within the alumni community, that might be of help. So you could get more information on our website, which is www.iitmaa.org, iitmaa.org. And I'm available, our office General Manager Suresh is available. If you have any questions, any suggestions, please catch up with us throughout the day, and we'll be very happy to interact with you. Thank you very much.